I'm off to Copenhagen. I'm gonna see some castles and some ridiculously lavish architecture. I was supposed to be on a flight that left at midnight. Now it's leaving at 3 a.m. So blessed. I've arrived in Copenhagen off of like 3 hours of sleep. I flew on Norwegian, the cheapest airline. They also didn't give me any food. So I'm staggered. Might as well start off with some yogi. When you travel, you can stay at hotels. You can do Airbnb, but I like to do MisterBnB. It's the gay version of Airbnb. This is my sick pad for the next 48 hours. And my hosts guide me to their favorite sites in the city. And this is Mads.
Hey.
So, what time do the gay bars close down at?
You should ask us if we work there.
Oh, hello, boys. If you only have 48 hours to see Copenhagen, you gotta do it by going on a canal tour, but there are 2 different options.
Yeah, 2 different companies, but you can take the one on the side, which is called Metro.
Going on a canal tour of the city, because if you're only here for 48 hours, you gotta do it right.
Meadow on the side, it's cheaper, only 40 krone. Do it, it's an hour long. I saw stunning views, learned that Copenhagen has its first female prime minister, who's a social democrat, that the mermaid statue got her head cut off twice, how the music and art scene is thriving. I'm about to enter Christiana. It's the small hippie town. You think it's pretty safe? You think
It's very safe, as long as you don't take any pictures.
I just don't take out my selfie stick?
Yeah.
Christiana is a self-sustained anti-government village. You can't take pictures. I'm doing it right now, and I might get mugged.
Weed everywhere. And now I'm heading over to the Gayborhood. I'm at Central Hornet. Let's go inside. Central Hornet is super divey. This place is amazing to go to relax after work, go with friends.
We're going to celebrate 100 years as a gay bar. It was the first gay bar in Denmark.
Now we're venturing over to Jailhouse Bar.
This is like a prison cell. We have the bartender wearing like police.
Jailhouse is a perfect divey bar with a ridiculous atmosphere and cops. What do you love the most about this place?
Actually, it's a cemetery.
The cemetery is cool. I like that. You can go and see where one of the most famous Danish queers is buried. My favorite fact about Hans Christian Andersen is that he put a little black cross in his diary every time he had jacked off. I know! Isn't it sick? It's like full of black crosses! Are you going to bleep it out? Don't bleep it out.
I'm here right now. It is where Hans Christian Andersen's tombstone is. People come here to celebrate life. They have picnics with their friends, and it's quite beautiful. And gay marriage is legal.
Gay marriage is legal.
How long has it been legal for?
I think it's more than 20 years or something like that. I can't remember.
We're at Tivoli, which is the 2nd oldest amusement park in the world. It actually inspired Walt Disney to create Disney World. So there you have it. The more you know. What castle do I have to see?
Rosenberg Castle. Yeah. Translate Rose means rose.
King Christian IV built this in 1606. Let's go inside and explore. Each room in the Rosenberg Castle represents a different king who died until 1863, and then it became the first museum of contemporary culture in Europe. I met a guy, and he's randomly bringing his students to take a tour of Parliament today, an individual tour, and he's bringing me along as well. You know how Hillary's running in America for president? You know that, right?
Yeah.
You have your first female prime minister.
Yeah.
And how do people feel about her?
Many voters are very disappointed in her and say she's not a real social democrat.
I learned that the government here, the liberals, and then there's the social democrats. The queen can basically overrule anything, so don't piss her off, because she'll come for you. This place is absolutely stunning. The architecture here, it's really up there with Barcelona. For the places that I've been, it's pretty remarkable. This town is just ruled by bikes. But I managed to walk everywhere. You can do it in 48 hours. You might not sleep a lot, but I did it, and I did it on a budget. If you want a guide to live like a local, subscribe to me on YouTube, join the conversation on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram with Ravi Round the World. See you on my next adventure.
Ravi Round the World.